Okay guys, I'm back with another little product review. I've done like a keyboard in the past, and I've done like something of a game which turned out to be wrong. But this time it is about these lights. And the reason I'm doing this is because there really isn't a lot of information about these lights out there, but they definitely are some of my favorite lights just because they have the segment control. The fact that they have like where you can put every single segment to its own color, I think is really cool, and I think is worth the additional price. These are $60 for 2 rolls of 16 feet, but as everyone knows, like if you're trying to outline your entire room and be a cool kid, you obviously need more than that. That's why I got 2 boxes. And one problem that I found with a lot of these companies is they don't like I don't know if it's just like they don't think about this, but 2 rolls, which is how much one adapter takes. Sorry, this is a mess. I was stayed up to 2 in the morning figuring this out. So there's only 2 adapters for one power bank, and one power bank goes on the actual website and makes its own name. So you go on the website or that little app that I have, and you can change the lights for only 2 of them, and that isn't going to cover the entire room. You need 2 blocks, which is 4 rolls, and they don't connect together. But what I found out is there's this thing called scene on the app, and these actual lights, like some other ones, I had some other styrofoam lights in the past. They actually had a butt connector, so you can connect roll to roll to roll to roll. And I know people are going to be like, well, then you're going to have a power issue, and they're going to look like trash. You know, Minecraft Redstone. That's where I learned it from. But that's actually not how it works, because on my last pair, they connected butt to butt and all that, male to female. And I ran this part all the way around my room, and then I came all the way back and connected to this. And I had no power issues. Because one of these covers 2 rolls, because that's just how they're made. And if you use 4 rolls, this one covers 2, this one covers 2. You're fine. It works out like that. But with these, they obviously don't have a butt. And that's the thing that I always say, like, companies really don't think about it, how you need more than just 2 rolls to cover a room. Because some people want to outline a room instead of, just putting on a TV and stuff like that, which is what I'm trying to do. And so what I found out is all the other ones, you have to get, like, these adapters, and, like, you have to get these 4-prong adapters, but if they don't have a butt, that doesn't fix the problem, and you have to cut it and solder, or you just have to get 3 adapters and, like, cut it on the copper wire right here, and then you have to like do some rerouting, and just a big mess, because if you mess it up and you cut it, you can't return it back to Amazon. That's just not how it works. But with these, what I really like is, I don't know if they thought about this or just did it on accident, but in the app there's a scene, and you can combine this Wi-Fi router block with this one and combine it into a scene. And you can't change like particular things about it, like there's stuff that you can make it go to music, you can make it do segment colors, you can do like different like snowflake patterns, which is really cool. But you can't do that through the scene. But what you can do is go back to devices individually and change it to what you want, and then go back to scene once you change them both. So like for example, I would go and change this one to like a snowflake pattern, and then my other roll I would change that one to a snowflake pattern. It's a little bit tedious, but the website runs really, or the app runs really smoothly, so it's really quick to do it. And then once you do that with all of them, you just simply go back to the scene, turn it off, and turn it back on. And then once it does that, once they turn back on, they will all be in sync. So you can essentially have them basically all connected, because they are connected, but you don't have to do any of the cutting, rerouting, power issues. And on the actual website for these, the comment section is terrible. The little, like, where people are like, oh, well, is it 3-prong or 4-prong? That's terrible, because there's actual customers reviewing it, not the actual Govee people. That's why I made this video. On there, it'll say it's a 4-prong. It's actually a 3-prong, which is, I bought these 4-prong connectors, but, I was lied to. So, if you're looking out for lights, these are kind of pricey at $60 for 2 rolls of 16 feet, but in my opinion, you want quality. Because I spent $60 for 2 rolls, like in the other brand, which I'm not gonna, say what brand there are, because I don't want to throw hate and all that. But the bottom of this was actually styrofoam. It was plastic, light styrofoam adhesive. And the problem with that is, whenever I pulled it off the wall, the styrofoam just ripped off. Because, like, honestly, I don't know, it just did. But the thing that I like about these is it's simply just light and adhesive on the light. And it's not going to rip off because rubber is stronger than adhesive. At least 3M adhesive, which is what is used on all of this. It's 3M adhesive. And so that's why I like these, because they won't rip, which makes them reusable. That's what I like about them. And if y'all want, you can go in the comment section and I'll give a review later on down the road, see if I can take them off and they'll still work, but I'm pretty sure they'll still work. And if for some reason your elastic goes bad on any of these lights, maybe even these lights, you can simply just go on Amazon and buy some 3M rolled tape, cut it to 10 millimeters length or width, and then just stick it back on there. It's really not that hard. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about these lights. I really like them. I think they're cool. I would plug them in and show you them and like do a screen record and do all that, but I'm really not that good at YouTube and stuff. I'll try my best to do it. I really will. But yeah, I like these. It's really nice. And one thing that I really like about it is they really went above and beyond when it comes to manufacturing the product. Because if you know on other ones, it's really like cheap and crappy, this plug. This is a nice solid plug. It's honestly kind of hard to plug in there. And on the actual controller, it comes with a sticky on it, which is nice. And it's a very long cord. So if you have a low down bed like me that doesn't have a bottom part on it, because you just like to roll into it, you can actually put the battery pack on the ground that is plugging into the wall and then run the controller all the way up to where you need it, because it's very long and it has its own adhesive. So yeah, if I were to recommend like any lights, it'd definitely be these, because not only do they come with warm white and cool daylight, which is just a specific white color, warm white and cold light, but I just really like these lights. There's no styrofoam, they're made well. There's no long extender cord that you have to like wrap around and twist to make it look nice. This just plugs simply straight into it and it goes. And like I said, it has futuristic like settings where you can do segment lights, you can do all stuff like that. And like I said, I'll try and go into the app, I'll try and screen record it for all of y'all, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video saying I like these lights. And Jesus, I am out of breath. I don't know how professional YouTubers do this. But yeah, just wanted to say that. And what I thought was really cool is in the actual box, which, I mean, I'll show y'all. There's no reason not to. It comes with, you know, the little tag saying, happy stuff, want you to buy more. This is the second roll. And then actually underneath here, it comes with all the stuff that you already saw. Plus, they give you wall mounts in case the elastic for some reason isn't good, which I just return it. But that's just if you want it to be permanent. And it also gives you alcohol pads, which, if you don't know, if you really want your stuff to last a long time, you're supposed to wipe it down. And I just thought it was really cool how this company went above and beyond just to add the alcohol pads, just to hook you up. Like, they didn't have to do that. They really didn't. But it's just really cool how they did that. They went above and beyond to hook you up, to make sure that the customer is done right. And honestly, the customer service on this stuff, like I said, it's through Amazon, so it's kind of like Amazon's part, but it's not bad. They have an entire website, which I think is pretty cool. And also, if you download the app, you can pay a subscription and get discounts on everything, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'll drop a link in the bottom, in the description, and then I'll try to do all the screen recording and show you exactly how it works. But yeah, thanks.